World. You know, and I'm telling, they're letting that black monkey come in here and sell him and his white fucking quarterback. Right? Say what you want. I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? Because when they disrespect me and I'm not bothering nobody, I'm telling. Okay? Man face in 208 and this bitch next door, I don't even know her room number, got a nerve to be at my door still talking, acting like they're. Listen, you're not. And you need to stop and stay in your lane because we ain't doing this again. That white bitch, I didn't bow to that bitch. That's when I lean over the pole. Right? Because if these women are stupid. And one of them's a black sister. And she's just as dumb as a rock at the bottom of the ocean. All it does is sit there. Okay? All they do is call mine. And listen, let me tell you, this ain't the first time me and quarterback ran into each other, because this ain't the first time that their men try to sleep with me. But I'm a different type of breed, bitch. That's because you hung around black bitches and was sucking black dick. I keep telling you, I'm different. I'm different. I don't care. It's either me or you. You get me? I will pick up a glass in that store and split your face wide open and won't give a fuck. I'm trying to explain to you what I'm about. Okay? I will buy a glass soda or a can of soda just so I can have it in my hand so when you say something, I can split your head open to the white meat. Because I'm trying to care, but you just keep pushing my hand. Let me explain something to you. Because now you're acting like Keith and them. Please don't let me call Keith. Because if I got to call him again, I hate his guts. And he should be dead by now. But if I got to call Keith and them, it's going to be some problems for you and your quarterback. Because Keith don't like me fighting. Keith is the type of man that'd rather go to jail instead of me going to jail. But I host the whole stuff down, but I don't. I do shit my way. Okay? So if I gotta call Keith and them, it's gonna be some problems. Because like I said, I'm the only black one. All the rest of them date white women. I'm the only black one. So I'm really the only sister that they hover over. Even today. Don't let me have to call Pops. Please don't. And I'm for real. And I'm talking about, I'm for real. I'm not playing. Don't let me have to call Kevin. Don't, because them nuts come out. Okay? And I am telling you, as a woman, as a black woman, raised by black women, a couple of sprinkles right here and there, but mainly black women. Look at me, quarterback. Do you think I will bow to you? Do you think I will bow to any white person in my presence? That's my coffee. And I'm asking you, look at me. Do you think I will, bitch, I hung around the worst of the worst, the guttier of the guttier. Do you really think that you will make me, bitch, I was over the pole even before you got in line. I was leaning over the pole. You know what I mean? I never even bowed to queens and kings. What is wrong with you? Only to get knighted. Look at me. Look at me. I banged for real. I ain't playing. And I ain't even from up. That's why I'm high on respect. That's why I'm like, these California motherfuckers can't come up here because they are really about respect. And you motherfuckers don't got respect. Girl, I will disfigure your face and won't even care. You understand me? So you, these bird bitches that you probably gave crack to because you thought, why would a king, a god, bow down to a fucking white raggedy mutt? She had to become something by fucking a black man. What's your resume? What the fuck is your resume? Just sucking black dick? But Jews don't comprehend the way I talk about respect and all, because don't none of you motherfuckers in Providence talk about respect, because you don't care about respect. I care about respect. You give it, you get it. Now, anybody can come to Walgreens on Elmwood Avenue and see me, and they'll see how I'm leaning over the pole. Because that's what I do, because I'm watching the chime. I don't watch their pin, but I watch how much money they take out, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be back, and I be like, God damn, you know what's your preference that you are coming in here doing chime? But I promise you, I will never bend down to a white bitch that I already had a run-in. We already had this problem before. You don't remember me, but I remember you. We already had this, and it didn't work out the way you wanted to. Okay, they in here smoking crack all night, all night. I went out to go to the bathroom to do number 2, and all you smell is burnt choy and crack. That's it. Now, I want to ask, what makes them think? Because, see, only a weak-minded person. That's why I was head, because I'm not weak, and I'm a thinker. That's why I was head in Providence. Okay? I started my own. But we wasn't out here banging and killing. They didn't do that here. You know, because they ain't built for that life. Some of them are, but some of the murders was mistakes. But they still got charged with murder, but it was always a mistake. So they said, I don't know. Right? So what will make you think that I will bow to you? What make you listen? I be downtown, or I might go down there today because I want to go and fuck with the Catholics. They're having church above the walls. See what they're serving. Michelle's coming down. Let's see what she got, and then go to Matheson, because I don't like really going to Matheson on Sundays. But I'll go on Saturdays because the class is always open from 10 to 11, right? Not because I have to, because that's the thing that I do. Right? What will make you think that if I can stand and tell the people how to make sure their crack ain't falling on the ground, you know what I mean? And while they're over the coat, I'm over him seeing what he's doing. What makes you think that I'm going to smoke crack because I smell burnt choy and crack? So you take me for a weak woman, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. See, anybody can lie. See, that's what I'm saying. This is why you don't prosper, and this is why you never win. And this is why your queen always get ate up and the king. Because all you do is lie. That's all you do. That's all you do. Is lie. That's it. I will never bow to a human. You know why? Because it's a sin. Because you idolizing that human. You treating that human, and I keep saying it, like he's your higher power. Bowing to another human is saying, I'm not going to know. The only person you bow down to is the person you choose to call your higher power. I'm not bowing down to no regular degulas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. And I stick to my word, because my word is my bond. Now 208 was acting like she was about that life. She's old school. But then I caught the bitch walking down the street talking about, well, if she put her hands on me, I'm calling you a cop. Call a bitch. That's old school. Calling the cops. But if I catch you downtown, I might punch you in the face because you can call the cops, but ain't nothing gonna happen. Because this is what they do. Now, if you up here selling, right? Now I know I lived in the building with people getting high because I used to get high too, but I used to put something underneath my door because that's me. I didn't want my neighbors knowing I'm smoking crack. Well, I didn't smoke crack. I smoked regular. I didn't want my neighbors to smell what I'm doing in my apartment. But apparently these motherfuckers don't care. Now, when I went out in the hallway and said, oh, somebody out here pushing the choy, ain't no more crack on it, you're just burning choy. The dude, Bloody Mary's boyfriend was up here and he was like, well, I thought you said that she was at work. First of all, why are you worrying about where I am anyway? I keep repeating, the man is kicking motherfuckers out. 205 be having homeless bitches up in here talking shit, but they never come out in the hallway. They want to talk to the door. I come out in the hallway and talk shit to let you know I'm in the hallway. And then he left out because he was like, I thought well, after they had their little argument or whatever, and what have you not. He left out and then 305 left out. Right? And this is what I'm saying. Leave me they won't leave me alone. And this is another thing, right? These white men are pussies. They're bitches, right? Because my nephew was downtown and he kept saying, because he's talking really to that drug dealer that's a crackhead now, because he keep trying to gang up with these whites and fuck with me. And my nephew said, that is my aunt. And all they can say, well, she's saying A, B, C, and D. He was like, I don't give a fuck what the bitch said. It's still my aunt, because they already know how I am. But they know when push comes to shove, if they need me, I am coming. I'm coming. Because no matter what, we are still blood. And I'm not talking about banging. Me and his mother fell out the same crotch. Me and all my nieces and nephews' mother fell out the same crotch. And my brother's kids. Yeah, the boy and the girl. I don't know where the girl is. He took her away from me. We ain't gonna talk about that though. And nobody did not want to do nothing. You know why? Because they was blind. When a man comes and approach them, right? They become blind. They don't know nothing. They don't see me. Because now there's a man in front of them. A man that will fight in front of them, and they don't want to fight men. They want to fight me. That's like the dude on the bus. He got on the bus again, and I put him right on live. This is the boy. This is the dude I had a fight with. He kept pushing me. Why? I don't know, but I kept pushing him back. But then I was all up in his face, spitting on him and carrying on, and he didn't want to do nothing. He just started apologizing. Why are you apologizing now? You put your hands on me. So, but then they waited till I had a cup of seeds, and then I had a whole handful of sunflower seeds. And that's when all of a sudden he decides he want to keep pushing me down. But my core is very strong. I manned up. It is what is and what's it going to be. But then I just started spitting on my head. You know what I'm saying? Because he was being disrespectful to me. I'm going to disrespect him back. And he apologized. That's what I'm saying about these men. You's are pussies. You's ain't no gangbangers. You's just a whole bunch of raggedy motherfuckers that hang together. That's it. That want to fight women. Yous cannot control me no matter what yous do. Yous can put 10 men in front of me and I'll still wait there because that's what I do. I'm showing yous can't break me. Yous can't. And that white man with them dusty sneakers he keep wearing acting like he's going to jump. If you fucking hit me, I'm going to stab you in your throat. Just because you don't see it don't mean I don't have it. And the cameras are going to show that you attacked me. So I'm going to walk away. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get away with it because you are harassing me.
Liquid IV hydrates better than water alone, but don't trust us. At Liquid IV,
They don't want
one
you
look
saying
away
what they're
can
doing
save
in the
thousands.
building, but still and yet they want to
Don't
try to
trust us.
disrespect you.
Doctors, that's ice.
And I keep saying, well, if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And I know somebody's selling because that black monkey always calls my name. His wife be he be in here and his wife be down there, bitch. It's whatever.
Don't trust
That's why
us.
I'm going
Look this
downtown
up.
because they love hanging out over there by Michelle, and I'm going right down there so they can see it's fucking whatever. It's whatever. It don't make a difference to me. Because I'm telling you, half of the white cops don't even like their own people. Half of the force is some of the force is white and they do not like use white people. Cause all you do is hang downtown and cause ruckus. They need you to be punched in your face and put in your place.
Infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears,
And
death.
then the cops are gonna come say, what happened? Be like, well, she hit me, I hit her, and then everybody in the back that don't like gonna be like, yeah, the men gonna be like, it's a woman thing, they just got a little razzle dazzle or whatever, and then I'm gonna walk away. Cause I keep telling you, lady, it's stop calling me from the window, cause you don't control me, bitch. You didn't control me the first time. Now this can be between women or we can make it big. And when I'm gonna keep saying Keith in them, cause they will, and there's a whole bunch of Keiths. That's what I'm saying. I can say Keith for them, but they know which one I don't want. But they'll probably send the one because there's two crazy ones. Cause you people got problems. They call me crazy. No, I'm not the crazy. And I don't even know why they didn't know I was in here. I was playing music. I wasn't singing, but I was acting crazy because I was trying to get my head wrapped around some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they knew I was in here. But I promise you, and people be like, no, this is true. It's really true. And I keep saying, you know what I mean? If I bowed to you, why would I say, oh, you's are built just the same? And you didn't say, and I guess your husband was going to say something or do something about, when he read my shirt, he kept going because they thought I was standing there begging, but I wasn't. I just stand there because you can see the mirrors. I don't got to really walk around because I can look through the mirrors and see who's stealing. They're coming up there, right, thinking that I'm up there begging to see me on a downfall. Like I said, these people rather see you fail than succeed. That's how it is in Providence, in Rhode Island, period. They don't want you to succeed in nothing you do. The book, they don't, but the book's gonna succeed anyway. You know what I mean? They think, you know that ain't how you write a book. You write when you're ready to write. I don't got writer's block. You just write when I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna download the pages I got. But anyway, you write when you're ready to write. Why you in a rush? I can put it out in December 2027. I'm not in the rush to do nothing. Rush for what? They don't rush making movies. Know what I mean? What's the difference from today, tomorrow, or then next year? They want you to rush because they want you to fail.
Key cut for a second. Aaron Smith coming to the front, but
That's why I'm taking my time.
well with some
Plus, I'm dyslexic. You know, I gotta read over the shit over and over because if you, this is what people don't understand about dyslexic people.
any hope whatsoever. That is
When we're on something too long, right? We don't really,
sit on.
we don't really see that the letters
Upper back, his teammate
are
set
all bungled up. Because when you read the shit the next, you be like, oh my god,
so
oh my god. So that's when I know that I've been on this project for too long.
to win. On Alduez, Andy Hampson is the
Cause
1-0.
some of the shit you don't believe, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? And then I gotta rewrite it again because it's still, you know what I'm saying? I remember what I wanted, but you know, it just came out another way. You're not hitting the letters that you should be hitting to be spelling.
Distance at the clock.
And I don't need to go back to school. Dyslexic is dyslexic. Can nobody teach you how not to be dyslexic? That's why I hated school. Because I learned slower than others. I'm like, oh my God, this is not for me. You know, it was like the birds. If we didn't get our free time, I'm like, can I go to the bathroom? Mainly, I'm ramming, you know, I'm this room, but I was smart in some classes. You know, the classes that you're good in, they let you out with the regular kids, as they call them. But the classes that you're not good in, they teach you in your B5 class, because I was in B5. They teach you in the basement. But when I got to Hope, we was on the second floor. It would still be something. So me going back to school don't got nothing to do with me being dyslexic. I'm just dyslexic. That's it. I can't help it. But when I see that I fucked something up, I will go back, you know, and write the sentence again. They be like, because I heard Blueface saying Millie can't spell for shit. Motherfucker, I'm dyslexic. Look it up. But I don't mind. I always told people I was in special ed because I wasn't ashamed of it. You know why? Because I hung around a lot of intelligent black people. And to tell you the truth, they was dope fiends. Intelligent, smart. And they knew I didn't like school, so they had to find a way to teach me how to learn, right? Because they knew, they just knew I wasn't going to last. Because they'd be like, you didn't go to school today? I was like, nope. And they was all men. So what they would do, right, they will come up with, you know, they will ask me a question about something in history, and if I get it right, I get money, but if I get it wrong, I don't get nothing. And sometimes I hit it, and then sometimes he be like, well, you got this many days, and you can't ask nobody. I will have to go find the answer myself. And back then we didn't have computers, so that meant I needed to go look and in a book, and then I'll come back and I had to explain what I learned, and I got paid. Bozy and Digger used to do Digger. Digger's brother. That's how I plus I was babysitting, but you know I shouldn't have been. I wasn't really babysitting. I was just sitting with the kids, but there was always adults in the house, and that's how you know I know a lot about history and stuff. You know, plus if I need to know something, I Google it. I don't like asking people. Well, my son taught me very well not how to ask. I asked him something here, I'd be crying in the room. They be like, you know, Ma's crying because you know what I mean? He'd be like, Google it, Ma. I'd be like, but why do I got, because he was so smart. I just wanted to ask him, right? And I will always go to him, and then I'll go to my other son or whatever.
Great savings.
And then my daughters started doing it too. They, you know, we will. I'm like, oh my God, I used to get so upset. We would debate. I think they would go look up shit to Google just so we can debate to see how. But they was teaching me at the same time. You get it? Because they knew I was there. Because as soon as we got in an argument, they'd be like, that's why you was in special ed. I'd be like, what? I used to cry. Oh, they used to hit me with it. Especially my daughters. That's why I was like, well, you had an IEP. She was like, but I don't need no IEP. I said, but that's why I was like, you know what? I'm like, okay. But they was teaching me, but they was disrespecting me too. But and we debate, and then I'll be like, no what, let's leave. Let me Google it, and then I'll Google it. I was like, you know what, you was right, I was wrong. I apologize. And then that's when, yeah, I knew I was right. Why you just can't accept the fucking? When I talk about my kids, I think something's going on. I don't know. Text my niece. But anyway, yeah. So yep, I was woke, but the thing is, right, when somebody just you was effing up, but still in yet you will stomp on my head. Because for some reason they think I'm bowing down. I ain't bowing down for nobody. I don't care if I got a free bus pass. Why would I want to hang outside or every day because I got a free bus pass? I pay to stay here though. That's what people don't get. Right? I'm not going to take a bus all the way to Providence because I got a free bus pass to go to Cathedral Square. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not. And if I don't feel like going downtown today with a free bus pass, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. This is what's wrong with people. People feel that they can control all your movements and what you do, and they can't, and they're not understanding. I am the ruler of my temple, of my life, of the journey that God got me going on. I'm the ruler of it. Like I said, I can be in a room full of men. I'm the only woman. And they will take all the men and leave me last. You know what? That's all right too. But that's just showing me you sexist. You're a sexist pig. That's all this, and that's cool though. That's like I was at I went to my job to get new uniforms and a hat. And to tell him I wasn't going in or whatever, but I could have did it off Lisa. But I just wanted him. I want to see who he was because what he don't know, it hurts people when they find out he's the new mutt. Because you see, I helped Caillou teach Caillou. I didn't teach him. I showed Caillou how to handle these white people. Because they want to disrespect me as a sister. But they want the black dude, the black brother in the room to accept what they're saying about me. And I'm like, I can be your mother. I can be your grandmother. I can be your aunt. I can be your fucking sister. They just don't do it to one, Kyle. They do it to all black women. All of us. So the new mutt looks like Kyle. But he don't know he's a mutt yet. But as soon as if he want to get out that office and be moved to another place, all he got to do is stick up for a black person. Because for some reason, you don't got to help her. She knows everything and da 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 da. She don't even come into the office. Now, I went into the office, as I said, and plus I knew he couldn't move my hours, but I'm going to leave early on Sunday because I'm not missing my bus. I'm going to do what I need to do what's best for me. Um, and I rang the first. He was standing there talking to a black boy. The black boy came and told on himself before the fucking people at the site can even call. So he's immature. And they're talking, so I sit down to listen to their conversation. And the white boy didn't know with the tight khakis, didn't know that I was in the office. But then he seen me. And he jumps up and runs in and get on their two conversation and then shake the black boy's hand. And then say, you know what? Why don't we go in here and sit down? Now, you wasn't even in the conversation before I even walked in the door. You was sitting at your desk. You didn't care what them two brothers was talking about because you know what I'm saying? You just didn't care. Until you see me, now you care and you want to remove them from there and go there. Okay, so now I'm sitting there after I done rang the bell. I don't know where the coke and the canes is because that's what I call her. Cause you wear a zero and your pants are still hanging off you, girl. Um, a white dude came in, and I was like, "Well, I already hit the bell." He said, "You know what? I'm gonna hit it, and it's gonna help me and you." I was like, "Oh, okay." He hit that bell. That white boy looked and seen it was him and came flying in there to help him. And then the Cokes and the Canes came out. I said, "Oh, there you are, Coke and the Canes." So now they're taking care of the white boy, even though I was there before him. But I didn't need him. I needed my manager in the back. That's the trained mutt. That he don't know he's a mutt yet. He don't know he's a mutt, but he's the mutt. He's the only black one in there. So as I'm telling him what I need, he walked by some white bags and hit him like, I guess I doing it. I'm throwing in a towel. I'm not here to put on no shows for nobody. Because frankly, you don't do shit anyway. Not for me. Because I don't come here. Everything I do off Lisa. And if I can't get used, I call Massachusetts. Yes, I do. Yeah, I reach way out. Or I start emailing. I don't give a fuck where the email go. I know somebody's gonna get it besides Cranston. Right? So I was like, you know what? And I said it in front of everybody because ain't nobody gonna say I don't speak my mind. I speak it when I feel I need to speak it, but I'm not gonna speak it because you got some bitch thinking she's doing something to me, hurting my feelings. Because if I don't feel disrespected, I'm not gonna say nothing, and that's my choice. Right? So I said, you know something? This seems like real racist shit right here. I said, what? The black help the black and the whites help the whites. I said, man, it's real sexist. And I said, I keep telling you, Coke and the Canes. One day you're gonna walk out that building, somebody gonna punch you dead in your face, and ain't nobody gonna be there to help you.
And CY Pods is the most awarded container moving company. But don't wait. Book now and save up to 30% at Pods.
Because Kyle was smart to take all the Puerto Ricans with him. All the Puerto Ricans with him. So I called yesterday because I'm making sure, because, you got to know how much you're making so you know what you can do and what you can't do. You know what I mean? So I called yesterday on the office phone where she's supposed to be. It was like 1:30. You already back for lunch, bitch. But for some reason, this lady likes staying in the back when she belongs in the front. I keep saying if she don't want to be a secretary, you need to fire her.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
So I call and nobody picks up the phone. By a miracle, they picked up the other day. So then cause they all got their own phone, I called my manager's phone and I'm saying, well, it sounded like he was sleeping. I don't know, but I don't know. It just sounded like he was not woke at 1:30. And you supposed to be in the office every day when you work in the office. They don't do that work at home shit. How you working at home? From home. So I said, I'm calling to find out how much an hour am I making at Walgreens because I want to see if I'm still keeping the same percentage as I was getting from Sisters of the Poor. And I heard somebody in the back saying, hang up on her. That's how you handle her. If she wants something, let her come to. Nigga, I'm not coming to the office. And I'm going to tell you again, mutton training. Can't no white man on God's green earth, or white woman can teach another colored person how to handle a black woman. Because your mama's black. Your aunts are black. Your sisters are black. Your nieces and nephews are black. But we talking about women. Your nieces are black. They are understanding that we was raised around nothing but black. We might get a little sprinkle here and there of different races. But it's mainly black women. When I went down south, my grandmother was black. My aunts was black. My cousins was black. Well, she was really white because you know you're what your daddy is, but we're gonna say she was black because she came out of a black coochie. When I went to Delaware, my aunts was black, my uncle Oscar was black, my cousins was black. When we went to New York, everybody was black. I told you I only had one white uncle. Everybody was black. North Carolina, everybody was black. But that one black white uncle, but he's still black because he got flavor. They live in Florida now. Retired. So how can you, being around all white people, you probably have one white black friend because you know white people be like, well, if you can count your black friends on your hands, nigga, you're a bigot. You cannot show, and girl, you know what, girl, stop it. You cannot show a black man that was raised by black women how to handle a black woman because he should already know how to handle me because his mama and them's black. I don't give a fuck if they're Cape Verdean, they're considered black. I don't care if they're Spanish, they're still considered black. And they are just as ignorant as a natural black woman. And I heard this, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna hear it was a poem. She was saying that black men make black women who they, and it's true. All the men that you ever dated, that's why I am the way I am, and I will not be broke, especially not by no white man. The only thing that can break me and tear my walls down is a man that's genuinely gonna love me for who I am. That's it. That's the only person that can get through my wall and make me understand is a man that is generally gonna love me and understand why I am the way I am, and he can't be a pussy. For me to act like a 100% woman and stop being so aggressive, is that man's gonna need to have to learn out because it's gonna be a shame. And that lady wasn't lying. She said the same thing in her poem. Men turn into the bitches and the women turn into the men. And I said that way before I heard her poem, Michi. Way before I heard her poem. I've been saying men and women switch places. Because now the men want to be the bitches, and the women got to be the one with testosterone. Because the men don't really want no beef. But even when the beef comes to them and they get punched in the face, they're still trying to, I'm like, you are still going to be talking? And I be the one to throw the blow. Like Freddie. Freddie was getting jumped. I didn't even know. I was in the house. I came right off that porch and whooped that white boy's ass. He would then when I got him off his back. Then you know what I mean? But that white boy didn't know I was coming. Because that was my man at the time. And you in front of, where we live walking by drug addicts. I don't know what occurred out there. But I know when I looked, they was like, Freddie's getting jumped. I choked the shit out that motherfucker because they was choking him and I don't know if they was trying to rob him or what was going on, but I bet you he learned his lesson. I can tell you that. And can't no white woman, no white man, I don't care if it was 100 of them, yous ain't gonna beat me. Ain't nobody putting their hands on me. We ain't doing none of this shit that you think you's gonna do, and that's on God. Like she was at the window, on God. She bowed down, bitch. No, I didn't. You lying on God. And the girl's like, well, why are you trying to act like Millie? I'm telling you, don't believe me, come right to Providence, Rhode Island, and then come to Woonsocket and stay in a shelter. Leave all your good stuff at home and bring your raggedy shit. But Only thing you can do is pray for him, keep it moving. Because, like I said, like the lady said, and I seen another lady, she was like, when you walk into a room and you can get everybody's attention, that's the ones that they hate. You don't even got to do a lot. But he'll just say, I'm just, that's why I'm going to Weber with my motherfucking uniform on Monday. And I'm going to say, I'm just sitting here until it's time for me to go to work. They close at 4. By the time they close and I walk to Elmwood Avenue, it will be 5 o'clock. I'm not clocking in on that phone because somebody was doing some fuckboy shit on that phone. I was reading what they was doing. They was doing the same thing on that phone as Sisters of the Poor. I'm gonna let Lisa hit me up on my phone and tell me I need to clock in, and that's the way we're gonna do that. Because why I use even locking up LA University's property? I am not touching that phone at all. She was like, yeah, my supervisor wanted to be locked up indefinitely. Girl, I'm not. That girl's like, she don't even need that phone. See, the Spanish one's smart. The cash register, she was there. She was smart. She was like, she don't even need that phone. She said she can log check not log clock in and out on her phone. I said I surely don't. So whatever you are doing on that phone, I ain't touching it. But I don't know. Maybe I might, maybe I won't. Go hang out. You know what I mean? That soap. Don't you hate when you wash your ear and the fucking soap gets soapy? I mean lather and then it dries in your ear. And that's how the devil works, right? Because when I was just sitting here collecting, nobody was really bothering me. But now, you know what I mean? Because they really thought I was fired. So, you know what I'm saying? So now they're starting this shit talking at my door. The same shit. It's like you's a retarded. But when somebody get punched in the face or thrown down the stairs, then everybody's gonna be like, oh my God. But yeah, I'm only saying to myself in this building because they just will not stop being ignorant motherfuckers. And I'm telling you, it's only 2 black people in here. I don't know, 3 counting that Spanish dude. That's it. And it's like we're enemies. Because I'm telling you, we are powerful. Even if it's just 3 of us, we're powerful. That's the first thing they do is try to keep all the blacks separated. But I don't mind though, because I can stand on my own 2 feet. And for some reason, my nephews know everything that happens to me. I don't know, they might be my nephews, they might be my sons, they might be my cousins. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. A man, a brother. I don't care if you black, white, Spanish, whatever. A real man. If you bullying a woman, that's why I can't. I don't know. I don't know if Taco's out or not. But if you bullying a woman, why can't you bully a man? On one that ain't on drugs. Then oh, she's a bitch. So what? That's my business if I'm a bitch. She don't help nobody. So what? Why I gotta fucking help you? Who are you? I swear to God, my urine was stinking so bad. And I couldn't figure out why it was stinking. But I think because I took a urine for my doctors for a drug test because they said I was on crack and shit.
She has exceptional love for life.
And whatever was in that urine, they must have found out about it because now I smell my urine and it don't smell like it did.
Today.
It was like somebody was putting something in here of mine, and I was eating it or drinking it because my urine stunk. I'm like, God damn.
And avoiding.
It just stunk.
I changed.
Pee don't stink that bad. Cause I used to put my morning pee on my face. It's good for your skin, and I'm not lying. I forgot who said it, but she said every morning she was on a talk show. I think she was on Oprah Winfrey. She said, yeah, as a baby, every morning my grandmother, cause the acid, my grandmother used to wash her face with her morning pee. The baby's face with her morning pee. And she said she grew up there. I was like, wait, I'm gonna try it. And it really helps your skin. Cause it's burning off all the dry skin and everything, cause your morning pee is the best pee. And then I smelled my pee. I was like, you know what? My pee don't got that odor no more.
Keep them in with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
And that ain't garlic. I eat a lot of garlic, but I don't know what it was. I kept saying, God damn, my pee stinks.
Go on.
Okay.
Cause that's what they do here. And I'm still living.
Valspar. Affordable, durable.
They'll do anything to break you. Anything.
Is the most ferocious. These creatures will go
That's why I was like, people, they know when the drug was, inhaled by you or if it was put in a drink. Because if it was put in a drink and you peed and they check your stomach or something, it's going to be in your stomach. People are dumb. But my pee smelled so bad. I kept saying, that's why everything I ate and drank, I started smelling in here. That's why I don't go shopping. You cannot go shopping at all. But I'll tell you, they were like, well, why don't you leave then? Why don't you leave? It's about respect. I guess they're looking for pee. You ain't getting no pee in here because even when I leave the pee in there, I put bleach in it. So even if you took the pee for urine, it's going to come up with the chemical that the bleach got in it. And you're going to have a dirty urine.
He's the youngest rider at 19 and a few days to ride the Tour de France since 19.
See, they'll do anything to get rid of you. But they'll still take your money, though. They will still take your money. And you gotta, go do the bullshit. But that's why I don't really leave unless I gotta go to work or somewhere. They keep talking about my prescriptions. I know my prescriptions are there. That's what I'm telling you. They're filling the prescriptions too early. It's too early. I still got a whole bottle that I didn't use yet, so I know this lady's full of shit. The prescription ain't due to be filled to next month, but she filled it. I'm gonna go right and get whatever prescription that is.
Concentrating very hard. Carapaz needs to get to the finish in Paris tomorrow, of course, to keep the jerseys now owning polka dot. This is the result of the Col de Olivier. 20 points for Carapaz. That's enough. Sepku's gone over in an excellent second place. Briccatello, the young debutant from the USA, over the top of that climb, the highest climb in the race in the fourth.
But anyway, I'm gonna get off because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I might, maybe I won't.
Well, but a long ways behind the four riders he was just with at the top. There are some vehicles between.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The blind man's sight and the Pharisees' blindness.
Initial parts of the descent, but it's a big hit at this point. So
Told you. Oh, I don't know. I think I did a video reading this book, how Jesus gave the blind man his sight, and the Jews kept asking him over and over, well, because they think Jesus is a sinner. They thought the blind man or his parents sinned, but the Jews thought Jesus was a sinner too. They didn't want him to be the blessed one. They didn't want to believe who he was. So this is where it goes down where they're getting ready to sacrifice him. Not saying they're just gonna kill him. He raised his eyes. It's their stories that's from the Bible. But yup, the blind man's sight and the Pharisees' blindness. That's how it is. That's what I keep saying. People don't see nothing. When a man steps in to, help me, but as soon as that man's gone, they see everything. But anyway, may you all happy, sad, have a peaceful, and blissful Saturday. I don't know. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna stay in, go out. I hate going up. Every time I go, I know somebody been in here because they touch my stuff. The lady next door was she was setting traps too, but now all of a sudden, they're back friends or whatever. But anyway, so I ain't getting high. I ain't smoking none. I ain't smoking no weed. I ain't smoking no cigarettes. I ain't smoking nothing. I do not want to be 62 talking about I need to go to rehab. That's fucking crazy. I'm 57. I do not want to be in my 60s out there. I mean, oh my God, you should see the women out here trying to suck a dick. And then they be like, oh, she's talking to herself. No, I'm not. I'm talking right to that bitch walking by. She's a prostitute. And, I was like telling her, oh, you look nice today. I was like, Weber Renewed, you know what I'm saying? Weber Renewed did a good thing. And she was like, oh, thank you. She was thanking me. You know what I mean? I can look out the door. They can read fucking lips. I've been around them for like 5 years. They know me. I was like, oh, you look nice. Oh, okay. Weber Renewed's doing something good. Then I seen her the other day. She looked a fucking mess. That's how it is. With the same outfit on. With the same outfit. But only thing, she done had it on 3 or 4 days. Now she's looking a mess. But when I first seen her, she looked clean and decent. Oh yeah, and let anybody know, Amos House serve lunch on Sundays at 12 o'clock. It's the lady and her son from the church. I haven't been over there in a minute. They do definitely sell lunch.
There's a small gap, but at these speeds, it'll take a little while to close that gap. We're 17.8 kilometers from the start.
Oh, well, when it eat my cup of coffee and lay down for a minute and decide, let me pray on it. I gotta pray on it. Do I want to go out or don't I want to go out? Because I really don't like, I don't really, if I don't got no doctor's appointment, I don't really stop moving till like 12. Michelle gets down there at 1. Yeah, I'm getting me so I can have, I'm getting me some clippers, clip my hair and braid the top myself. Because I can do hair. From new generator installations to maintenance and repairs, our team delivers reliable backup power solutions you can trust. Call GH Electrical Service today and power your peace of mind. When I want to. It's the final days of Toyota's big deal summer event, where you could get an affordable $315 a month base. No, I'm gonna get some gray dye just to strip it a little bit. I'm not putting no fucking perm in my hair. This is what I'm saying. These people are still using perms. They're saying perms giving people ovarian cancer. I don't know how true it is. But you know what I mean? I know you don't got good hair and you're putting perms in your hair, or you might be, I don't know what it is, but I'm not doing none of that shit. The powder, Johnson and Johnson, the dye all of a sudden.
Get Nairobi's same-day mattress I've delivered
I'm just gonna
in
get a
price for a
silver and
trip.
just strip it.
Don't wait for
That's
the sales
it.
next weekend. Avoid the lines. Buy
Cause
now,
dye
get
got
tomorrow.
lye in it too.
Save double the mass sales tax.
And it will
Save on
make your hair
flavors,
look like you got a
bedrooms,
perm,
dining,
but you
kids,
really
more.
don't.
Eldridge Financing, Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses.
It ain't
Taking
gonna dye
advantage
it.
of
It's
equity
just
in your
gonna, I'm
home
just gonna
or
use
your
it to
investment
strip,
property with a
make it
flex
straighter
equity
than
line of
what it
credit
is.
from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get access to money for whatever
But
you need.
anyway, I'm not
Visit
gonna
us
read my
online
book on
at
here. I'm gonna record when I read and then I'm
westerlycc.com/now.
gonna put it up.
You're watching
Cause
NBC 10.
love needs some inspiration. You know what? Let's talk about Diddy. Cause Diddy, I seen that video. I don't know if they're lying, but that was not no fight.
But there's still one big climb to come near the end of climb. We've only
The
used
video
enough
I
time.
seen,
By the
they
way,
somebody
last year
recorded. There
that
wasn't
lead
no
out
fight. Diddy
only
was having a
first time
conversation.
of
He was
Albert
hee
early
haw
in
and
the
he was
climb
laughing
in
or whatever.
2013 when your
And
first
then
opening bell told us
he
the
walked in the
finishing area
hallway.
descended
The
down here
dude, it was
at
the
the moment.
same dude that walked by the
Well, the
camera.
adventure group is
That's
now
what I'm saying. That
forming
shit is a
the engine
setup
of building
because
itself.
Diddy was talking to the people in the table on the left. I know that was him. But I don't know why you got on winter jackets. It must be cold and they must give you good air conditioner. Thank God, because some people, they're still opening the windows in Cranston, so they don't get air conditioner. Oh, because you're in federal. So anyway, so the dude walked by the camera, but you can't hear a sound though. So now Diddy's coming through the hallway and he talked to some people, he's smiling and happy, so forth and so on. It better be about me, no, some play. I don't like Diddy like that.
Down here, the contestants
So he walks and the dude comes and he puts his and then he falls on the wall and they're having a conversation. But it didn't seem like a threat to me because he's still smiling, but then the smile went away. I don't know what's going on, but that finger. And then somebody walked by, and I'm like, well, why are they why are they, videoing this shit without no sound? Show everything. Now, I don't know if you're in, solitary confinement. And I'm not going to try to find out because at this point, I don't even give a fuck. Because you're hard headed. You don't listen. But that little altercation, if that was the altercation, Diddy do not belong in solitary confinement because all it was a conversation. He didn't, the man raised his finger. Diddy had something in his hands. I think it was a book or something. I don't know. I can't call it. But if he's in solitary confinement for that, somebody needs to fucking get fired. He needs to be out of he needs to be out. I didn't say put you in there this time, Diddy. I'm not even like that. I got more, I got bigger fish to fry than worry about what you're doing. But whatever. But I didn't find you the first time when you left me. But this time when you get around, I don't give a fuck who get mad. I'm coming right to you because I believe Diddy is my little brother.
only 8 riders strong now. Still within reach, all under control of the
Ah.
With his time in hand at the start today, he's not overly concerned at the
I swear, I wish I was like Michelle.
nobody
Because you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who my brother is, but apparently she knows more than I know.
of his wife gets
She was like, I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I'm your brother. I was like, what? I don't even, it wasn't even Diddy because I don't know who it was. I'm not going to say who it was. I was like, what? How you, I'm crying, I'm all in love and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you talking about? General boy, I'm telling him the truth, and he was like, no, no, but he would never tell me which one was his father. I'm like, yeah, I'm in love. We never had sex or nothing, but bitch, do you see me? Michelle been like, yeah, Millie's your sister. I'm like, what? Millie, this is your brother. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? How can he be my brother? And walk the fuck off. And I was like, no, please, I love you. Crying like a boogers and shit. It was that real cry. And I'm like, Lord. They say stop pushing it. This is a true story. See, they don't believe shit stink. Wait till we get out. He ain't gonna tell the truth now. Ain't no sense of hiding it. Oh wait, let me see. You see the scar? That's the scar. I did my part right on it. When I trimmed my hair down, that's where the bullet went. It didn't go through my skull. It just, you know what I'm saying? It glazed me and I think it stuck. Talk about I'm lying, bitch. I was shot right in the motherfucking head. That bitch was dead. That's why I told my niece Bridal, go ask your father, Icky. Icky was right there. Icky, Bernard, Tisha's father. Tisha, go ask your father. Troy asked mother. MJ asked your mother Carmen. And everybody was looking at me to see if I get back up. They was like, this bitch is dead. And nobody called 911. They was all looking at me. That motherfucker walked right up on me and shot me dead in my head. Jealous because I didn't come looking for him. Nigga, please. You should have never left me. See, people don't believe the stories I tell. You know why? Because they don't believe shit. Why would I be up here saying the same shit? But they erased my TikTok. So there's, you know what I mean? But
Curated upgrades. Elevated design.
I'll never forget it. I'll never fucking forget it. My aunt came to the hospital. That motherfucker said, Tink. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, and took the bullet. I was shot right in my head. When I get my hair together, I'm going to really show you the scar. It like glazed me and it stuck. Right in the meat. Thank God for this big long fucking dome that Richard Franklin blessed me with. Because that's what I'm pushing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you to watch. He's going to tell it. Da, 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 da. It's a fucking true blue story. That's like the doctor was like, did you ever get shot in your back? Not that I recall. He was like, that looked like a bullet. I was like, not that I recall. Because they examined me looking for bruises. That's how I'm like, people who don't believe shit. That's what I keep trying to explain to people. Before these people became famous, they was nobodies. They was nickel and diamond and robbing motherfuckers just like everybody else was. Half of them know me from playing cards. It's still me, little Millie. You know, with the little panties and a little t-shirt that matched. And I was flat chested. They don't believe shit stink in this building, but you know, ain't nobody want you to have a better story than theirs. But anyway, if you see Diddy, tell Diddy I said what's good. I appreciate that favor. Now, I ain't gonna hate on you because you did do me a favor. What up, Suge? You definitely hit me off and I appreciate it. See, I ain't a hater like you think I am. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you did. But anyway, let me get off here and decide what I'm going to do. Everybody have a peaceful and blessed day. Treat people with respect. If you give respect, you get respect. But if they're not respecting you, it's your choice to either walk away or treat them like they treat you. Bottom line. But to have a good day, you got to always block the devil out, because every time something goes good, the devil comes. Like I said, these devils are ramming their ugly heads. But that's fine too.
Jersey group of 415 will have to take another
Because, see,
20
I
points.
woke up clean and sober, honey, thanking the Lord for another day here on earth. Sober. They woke up high. They probably didn't even go to sleep because they probably think I got to go to work tonight, but I don't because they changed the fucking schedule yet again. So I'm here. So you stayed up all night getting high because you thought I had to go to work. Mm-mm. No. Nope. I'm off Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays now. I'll be sitting right here. You see how God works? That's the thing they do. They get high all fucking night, stay up all night because they think that they know me. So now I'm here at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna stop playing my music because it's Saturday, right? And I'm gonna start doing me. That's what they get for thinking. Let's be the big boulder at the bottom of the ocean and stop thinking that you know me. Cause now you's fucked up. You know you's fucked up, right? Cause now I'm here. I don't go to work till tomorrow. And then when I put in my schedule again, it's probably gonna change to I think me and somebody's, rotating. And I don't even care because I don't even want to see the person that's even working the off days. Cause that's none of my business. I want to keep it just the way it is. And I'm glad they put me in the ghetto. Cause that's where I'm from. That's what I love. So now my whole family know I work there. So it is what it is and what's it going to be. Because Toya already seen me. Toya, girl, they didn't put your picture up. They don't give a fuck. And do you. But not when I'm near, girl. You know. But anyway, it will be bad. But you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, my whole family know I work there, so you men can keep coming in and try to start trouble if you want to. Because they ride by, I don't know what's up with the police. The police is always riding by there too. Now you want to ride by because you wasn't riding by there before. I'm there to do my job the way I'm not doing no extra shit. We're going to put that on the table right now. My job is to sit there, look, use my best. If I think I gotta call the cops, then I'll call the cops. But I'm not running back there if you's a fighting because everybody got cell phones. I'm gonna assess the situation. That's my job. If I see you stealing, I'll tell you put it back. Put it back. But I'm not going to follow you around the store. I'm not going to kick you out because I don't even supposed to be doing that. But I'd be like, just put it back. Now, if you go in the next aisle and checkmate, good for you because I'm not following you around the store. I don't do that. I ain't removing nobody because that ain't my job either. I don't even supposed to be talking to you. I am not supposed to talk to Walgreens employees at all. I'm just there as a security guard doing the best that I can do. I'm telling you, that's barely getting paid to do nothing. You're not. I'm saving the man some money though. Because if I catch you, I'll be like, just put it back. Put it back. I'm here between this time and this time. If you can get here between the times I'm not here and do your thing, that's your business. But as long as I'm here, you're not going to do that. It's about respect. They be like, well, when you leave? And I be like, I'm here to 5. I changed my time hours again. 5 to 11. After he was like, well, I'll be back at 11. I don't give a fuck because I won't be here. Now you got from 5 to it opens. I don't know if it closes. And then you got to 11 to whenever. Other than that, ain't nothing I can do. They're acting like they got somebody and that's going to be in there running up and helping them. No, I am not. Nope. No, I am not. I ain't trained shit, bitch. I know how to be a security guard. And if you start in trouble with 2 men and you get aggressive with each other, that is none of my business. Cause you got a phone, you can call the cops. Cause you know if I get involved now, they're gonna want to punch me in the face. Girl, are you crazy? They didn't even stop really arguing until I started listening. That's why I ain't falling for none of them games. Yeah, so they got high all night, and I ain't even fucking going nowhere. Oh, he fell. Lord. You know, scraped up all his elbow.
What works? What actually works? I want to wake up and
But anyway, yeah. uh, yeah, I'm gonna sit right over here with my uniform on Monday and wait till it's time for me to go to work. Cause everybody thinks you lie. You know what I mean? They think you lie cause you lie.
and all your brother-in-law's dropped drinks. Valspar, a comeback in every starting at $39.98 per gallon, varies by transparency. Available at Lowe's.
But anyway, have a peaceful and blissful day. Like I said, thank you and tell them I said what's good. Ain't nobody doing shit for me. We ain't dating. I'm talking to whoever the fuck I want to talk to. Because it is what it is and what's it going to be.
Taking Rinvoq feel significant itch relief as early as 48 hours.
And but ladybugs, I want to support, but I don't know if this, you made them in my size. I really like a 1X, but I will take a 2X. You need to make them so we all can support you. Small, medium, large, extra large. You know what I'm saying? Because you got fans of all sizes. Don't be like these other designers, because then you're gonna flop. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it for all sizes. Your sweat, I love sweatsuits, and you gotta make them for all sizes. That's where your money coming. Cause let me tell you something. The more material you use, that's why I be trying to get my shit in a medium. If they're high waters, I'll put on some fucking boots. The more material you use for the sweatsuit, the more money you can charge, girl. Stop playing. Make them motherfuckers in 4 and 5X. You can charge like $50, $60. I don't know how much you charge because I didn't go on your little website. But whoever is helping you, because you say you asked your father, but your father wasn't smart either because he really didn't make clothes for big people. But Steve Harvey was the smart one. The more material you use, and I'm not, because I'm really a 2X in sweat clothes. I get them in 2X, and I get 1X in men's, 2X in women's. Because my whole family loves sweatsuits. We rock sweatsuits with our Tims. Well, they dress like me. You know what I'm saying? I love sweatsuits. The reason why I wasn't buying sweatsuits because I was in a shelter and you only can have so much clothes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, the more material you use, right? The more money you can charge. It's like the men's shoes. If I go to the men's section in Tim's, right, they're like 2 and change. But if I go to the women's, I'm only paying $100, like $110, $105, and they're narrow as hell. That's why I really I need the men's, but I don't want to pay 200 and something dollars when I can pay 110 or $20. And I don't even know why they make Tim's narrow, because all women's feet ain't narrow. You need wide. I need a wide. My feet are flat, but they're wide. That's why when I do get a wider shoe, the boot look big, but it's not. It's comfortable for me. So I'm letting you, this is some friendly advice, ladybugs. Hey, butterfly, love bug, boys. You gotta make clothes for all women. Right? And I'm not hating on you, Lizzo, do you? But look how Lizzo's a thick woman. Lizzo cannot get in the lodge. Cause I can't get in the lodge. It probably be to her ankles, but Lizzo ain't getting nothing on them thighs and that ass. You see what I'm saying? They want to support you too, but how can we support you when you're only making clothes for skinny people because you're skinny? That's like body shaming us. You gotta make them for all women all around because all women of all sizes support you. I want to support you too, but I'm not gonna buy a medium knowing it's gonna be up past my ankle, cause my hips and ass is gonna make it rise, right? And then I gotta put, it's just that's some advice. Make clothes for all size women, and the bigger the clothes are, the more money you can charge because you gotta make some type of dividends. You gotta make your money and make extra off what you spent on the material. You get it? And then I'm gonna go. I don't, I'll find you. I use block me again, but oh good, whatever you do, just do use. Oh my God, you need to grow up. You need to grow up, right? That's because your father ain't rocking with somebody. Don't mean you don't gotta rock with somebody. Cause he's not the only smart one that wanna make sure you succeed. But if this is the game you're playing, play it, and you're playing it well. Because that's why I blocked you. Oh, Quincy came on, but I didn't block it. You see the games we're playing here? Yous are grown. You gotta stop worrying about who's for your father and who's not for your father. Because that's because they're not for your father don't mean they're not for you. I don't ask you nothing about your raggedy father, to tell you the truth. I'm just there to support what you do. That's it. Your dad is your dad, and I am who I am. I swear, I think your dad's my brother. You might be my nieces, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Quincy, where's my car? Quincy, you can buy me a Scooby, right? And it don't got to be registered. It's built just like a car. I don't know if you can take it on a highway, but it's built like a car. I don't know if I survived if somebody tried to run it over with a dump truck, but nevertheless, it got full, everything. Anyway, have a blessed day.